Taurus and Cancer compatibility. If there is any such thing as a match made in heaven, Taurus and Cancer can come close to it. Both value family, children, food, and financial security. Ruled by negative feminine forces, they're both cautious people who don't commit unless they feel emotionally secure. If they marry, they prefer to at least have a plan for financial security. If not, the real thing. Practical Taurians consider themselves too logical to let the moon rule their moods the way it does Cancers. Cancerian moods are deeply influenced by the moon's fluctuations, but Venus's influence means that Taurus has a loving nature. They love to coddle Cancers when they need it the most. Hello Cosmic Fam, welcome to Astrology Experts. In this video series, we've analyzed zodiac sign combinations and their compatibility. Let's find out why some people are drawn to or are magnetized by each other and some just naturally repel. Why is that? Good thing we can always ask the stars. Make sure to watch all the way till the end. Emotions and values. Cancer's moods can range from dark as night to bright as a spring day in full bloom. If they should be lovers, Taurus is emotionally steady, faithful, and loving enough to nurture Cancer's sensitive emotional core for a lifetime. Taurians are not ruled by the unseen forces of the moon, and, therefore, aren't prone to fickle mood swings. But their steadying strength and even-keeled temperament is usually a positive, stabilizing force in Cancer's life. Compatibility rating 9 out of 10. Friendships. Taurians and Cancers share a natural empathy, and their values in life are uncannily aligned. On the rare occasions that they do argue, they should exercise caution with their words, as Cancers tend to carry their wounds deep inside for a long time. Taurians, being a fixed earth sign, can hang on to hurt for even longer. Compatibility rating 9 out of 10. Hey stars, most of you guys are not subscribed to this channel yet, so do that right now and don't miss a new fresh video when we upload. Relationships. Both Taurus and Cancer are partner-oriented and probably believe that people come in pairs. They probably think everyone has a soulmate, or at least a kindred companion with whom they're meant to share their lives. Getting this relationship started can be the trickiest part of their entire romantic affiliation. Taurus embodies love rather than seeks it. Intuitive Cancer senses the bull's inwardly loving nature and is drawn to it, but usually needs to do the pursuing. Bulls are prone to grazing indolently in fields, but they are reserved by nature and are rarely willing to ask, being the first one to show their feelings. Cancer is a cardinal leadership sign, so the crab doesn't mind pursuing the bull, who represents the cozy idol of home and hearth most Cancers desire from birth. Cancers can be traditional about love, but even those who don't have traditional values are usually partner and family oriented. However, that doesn't mean that Cancer will charge the Taurian object of his desires like the Aries ram would. As deep as their souls run, they don't directly penetrate the core of any person or situation. Rather, they move sidelong toward their goal. As previously stated, they sometimes even take 2 steps back before moving in for the kill. When Cancer falls in love or even infatuation with a bull, the crab's goal is almost certainly to make Taurus his very own. Compatibility rating 9 out of 10. Marriage. Both crabs and bulls can be possessive, so Cancer won't scare Taurus away by being too clingy or too raw and vulnerable. Taurus's loving, protective nature will extend itself to Cancer, who the crab undoubtedly sees as a damsel in distress. This is true for Taurians in love with male Cancers as well. Cancer can be secretive, and sometimes his moods can make him a mystery even to himself. However, he's also emotionally transparent. It can't be helped. Taurus' quiet strength, steadiness, and gentleness of heart help sustain Cancer's joy and contentment and still their troubled waters when the moon is waning. When Cancers fall in love, It's deep and complete. They love with all they have and are capable of sharing themselves completely. When Taurians fall in love, it's real and forever. They're loyal almost to a fault and require a solid, lasting bond. The marriage between Cancer and Taurus is just that. Solid. It's a safe investment for both of them. A harmonious marriage of give and take. At least, it's usually as safe as any investment in love can be, for love is a great leap of faith. Both Cancers and Taurians see their home as their sanctuary, and they delight in nesting. The bull's nature is softened by Venus's attunement to beauty and pleasure. For Taurus, Cancer's love is a deep well in which he replenishes himself before stoically taking on the day, his job, and the world. For Cancer, the low-burning flame of Taurian passion warms them by the far side of love and contentment. Compatibility rating, 9 out of 10. Hey stars, let us know what you think of today's video. We'd really love it if you share your experiences to us and everyone watching this. If you're an introvert, even online, that's fine too. You can always privately send and share this to your star peoples. Before we proceed, hit that like button so we'll know that you enjoy watching videos like these from us. Communication. Cancer is symbolized by the crab, an animal that moves sidelong toward the object of its desires, sometimes taking 2 steps back before lunging forward with a pinch or grasp. Taurus is a more direct communicator, but still a passive one. Bulls are known to brood quietly for a long time before finally raging. Their calm, even nature is interrupted only when they feel they've been pushed too far. Sometimes Cancer's overly dramatic mood swings can indeed push the bull too far. When the bull does charge, Cancer may either retreat into a hard shell or declare war, depending on their mood. Still, Cancers tend to be secretive, and Taurians find their elusive ways maddening. But because Cancers are so sensitive, they're instinctively aware of how others are feeling inside. Thus, they usually empathize with their stoic Taurus lovers who hold back so much of what they feel. And since both of them typically deal with anger by taking space to process it, their explosive fights are few and far between. Compatibility rating, 7 out of 10. Sex and intimacy. Because Taurus embodies love, they express it by physically enveloping a lover in a warm, steady embrace. They have the delicate combination of gentleness and persistence that it takes for a Cancer to open up sexually and emotionally. Their lovemaking is a sweet, careful blending of their harmonious natures. Although both signs can be passive as lovers, their mutual empathy has the power to tap the deep well of Cancer's emotional core. When Cancer trusts the bull, which she usually can, she finds complete emotional release in the safety of his arms. Inside each of them, there lives an endless depth of love and compassion that defines who they are. This is true of both of them, but it takes the right person to mount the walls they erect to protect themselves. They have the ability to make each other feel wholly loved for who they are. When they come together, they don't just find a deep inner peace with each other, they find it within themselves. Cancer can be a slightly more complicated sexual character than Taurus, whose expression of passion is earthy and physical. Still, Cancers feel safe to explore the realms of their kinkier imagination with Taurus, who extends himself to please a lover. Compatibility rating, 10 out of 10. Taurus and Cancer compatibility pros. Both Cancers and Taurians value emotional security and know just how to give it to each other. Taurus's calm, even-keeled nature adds balance and stability to Cancer, whose moods are governed by the cycles of the moon. Crabs and bulls are romantic and nurturing by nature, so when they love, they're able to fulfill each other emotionally in romantic relationships. Taurus and Cancer compatibility cons. Both Taurians and Cancers may be too passive to make the first move when they meet. Although Cancer will likely to take reins, albeit without giving away the growing intensity of his feelings until he feels secure. Both signs hold onto hurt for longer than they should, tending to repress pain rather than release it before it does damage to their relationship. Taurus may become frequently frustrated by Cancer's dramatic mood swings from one mood to the next. Summary of Taurus and Cancer. Overall, Cancers and Taurians are well matched in friendship, love, and even business. Their values about money are as similar as most of their other attitudes. They save a lot, spend a little, make discriminating choices, and always plan for the future. Friendships between the two are often kindred bonds that seem to blossom overnight, no matter how reticent they are to show it. Taurians often don't let on how deeply affected they are by the Cancers at first sight. Their stalwart stoicism believes the fact that Cancer touches him deep in his center, the timeless soul which contains an ocean depth of love. If Taurus is eventually to surrender to love, let it be with Cancer, whose loyalty and nurturing qualities are surpassed by his own. Overall compatibility rating, 9 out of 10. We're glad you made it all the way through. You can find your zodiac compatibility here on this playlist. If you're single and don't want to mingle yet, click that subscribe button and let's work on yourself first. Come visit our website, astrologyexperts.com. Learn about zodiac signs and so much more over there. Thanks for watching and see you next time.